Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. If you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell with the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. Hey, these are topics that I normally cover on my other channel, which is Hot Topics TV on YouTube. And over there, we don't do Jamaican or Caribbean stuff. So I will leave the link to Hot Topics TV so you can click that link, go over and subscribe to my other channel. This story right here though, PnB Rock. A lot of you might not know who PnB Rock is. In a nutshell, PnB Rock was killed after his girlfriend posted their location to social media. She posted their location to Instagram, actually. And minutes after, he was approached by an individual in the restaurant, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, as they were dining. The restaurant is within the area of the airport, and it is said that they were actually on their way to the airport to go catch a flight, but they stopped by Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles to get some food first. And she dropped the location, and he was dead in minutes. It's still up for debate whether it was coincidental that she dropped the location and they found them, or it was just set up, or one has anything to do with the other. A lot of people are mad at her though, and a lot of people are blaming her, including famous rapper Kodak Black, who said that bitch might as well kill herself because basically she dropped the location and got PnB Rock killed. Just a little rundown so you understand who we're talking about, and then I'm going to give my commentary about these rappers being killed out in LA. PnB Rock, his biography, his age, his real name, family, parents, girlfriend, so on and so forth, right here. Shout out to thesportsgrail.com. Famous American rapper PnB Rock is in the news because he was robbed and fatally murdered recently in Los Angeles. And here's some things about him. So PnB Rock, he was best known for his hit single 2016 song called Selfish. The song is dope and the video is doper. He's recently been in the news because he died yesterday at the age of 30 years old. 30. This was PnB Rock's moment to shine, and he was getting to the top of the music industry, and he was cut down in his prime. Kind of remind us of another rapper who recently was making a lot of noise out of New York, went out to LA, didn't pay attention to the warning, and got his lights snuffed out. We're talking about none other than Pop Smoke. There's a video out there on social media of PnB Rock laying down in his blood, and somebody said that the video of PnB Rock shot and laying down in his blood, that shit should have never have hit the internet. We're so dumb and so numb to this shit and the lack of common decency and decorum. He has a family that shouldn't see stuff like that. Everything ain't meant to be shared. Damn, is what Isha posted on September 12th of 2022. Kind of like the same reason why Kobe Bryant's widow took the city of Los Angeles to court and recently won millions of dollars, because the first responders at the scene had taken pictures, and they had shown those pictures to people at a bar and other people who had nothing to do with the helicopter going down. So there are people out there who have copies of or have seen pictures of Kobe Bryant and his daughter and the others on that helicopter dismembered, scattered in pieces. Kobe Bryant's widow says that this is her worst nightmare, that her family members or herself will be scrolling one day on the internet and they will run into a gruesome scene picture of her husband and her daughter in this condition. Anyhow, as soon as the news of his public passing happened, a lot of people took to social media, and they started talking about it. One of the biggest debates out now is rap the most dangerous career choice there is? In this commentary, I'm going to lay all into it. Who was PnB Rock though? PnB Rock. He was a well-known American rapper and singer, and he's been in the news because he died suddenly after meeting some unfortunate incident, which is a robbery and murder out in Los Angeles, California. His real name was Rakim Hashim Allen. PnB Rock was his stage name, and he was brought up as a Christian by religion. He was born on December 9th of 1991 in Germantown neighborhood of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the USA. His mother raised him primarily after his father was killed in the streets when he was only 3 years old. He resided in Northeast Philadelphia when he was a teenager. He was brought up while listening to his favorite Tupac Shakur and R&B trio Jodeci. If you look at his style, he raps and sings. You can see where the Tupac Shakur delivery / the Jodeci influence might have came from. He was destined to be where he got to, which is in the music industry. At the age of 13, he got locked up for committing robberies and for engaging in physical altercations in the classroom at school, fighting other students. At the age of 19, he was given a 33-month prison sentence for drug offenses. He lived on the street for a short while after he was released from prison. He had also dropped out of high school. At his passing, PnB Rock left behind 2 children, the second of which was born to Stephanie. PnB Rock's children's name, Milan and Zuri, both girls. Milan Allen was born on the 22nd of October 2013. He was 30 years old when he died. His career, PnB Rock debut mixtape, Real Nigga Bangers, which was written while he was in jail, was released June 24th of 2014. He entered into a recording contract with Atlantic Records in 2015, and the company published his third mixtape, R&B 3, as his debut project. He released the massively popular tune Selfish in June of 2016. Now, through Atlantic Records and Empire Distribution, he released GTTM, Going Through the Motions, his second retail mixtape album, on January 10th of 2017. And then in April of 2017, he contributed 2 tracks, Gang Up and A Boogie with the Hoodie, to the soundtrack of The Fate of the Furious. In May of 2019, trap star turned pop star, his debut album was released. He released the track Backseat with Pop Smoke and was featured artist on Ed Sheeran's Cross Me. It's ironic, one of his biggest songs was done with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke is from East Side, meaning East Coast, New York, went out to Los Angeles, out west, lost his life. Same thing for PnB Rock. He's from East Side, Philadelphia, went out to California, Los Angeles, lost his life. In January of 2020, he released the song Ordinary, which included the late rapper Pop Smoke. And in January 2021, he released a song called Rose Gold, which also had another late rapper, King Von, on it as well. He released a mixtape called SoundCloud Days in February of 2022. His cause of death, gunshot. His net worth at the time of his death, $3 million. So he was getting to the money. He was making some money. But here's the real deal. So a lot of people are talking about, here's how it went down. It went down like this. They were in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. They were having a meal, and it was a pretty healthy looking meal. But a lot of people might not know that his girlfriend, which is also the mother of his daughter, his girlfriend who was with him posted a picture, flicking it up, showing people on Instagram how you're living good. But she had dropped their location along with the post. Now, here's the thing. He and her had been at ends about her using her phone before. So he had actually got into her phone, changed the password on her own phone so she couldn't get into the phone. He said he was teaching her a lesson. He was keeping her away from the phone for a minute because she was posting too much to social media. She didn't have to do all that. It's funny because within 24 hours of getting back her phone, because he gave her back the phone and changed the password to a password that she knows, so she got back access to her phone. If you look it up, one of the latest message she posted, one of the last messages she posted was actually that she got her phone back, right? He had went in there, cracked the code, and set a password she couldn't get in. Within 24 hours of her getting the phone back, she goes and posts this post to social media, which drops their location, and shortly after, he was killed. Kind of like a situation where your woman won't listen to you. She did not understand the severity of the life they're living and what might come of it. She's not street, she's not hood, she's not gangster. She doesn't really understand that you can't just be dropping your location like that. It was the same mistake that happened in Pop Smoke's life that ended up costing him his life. They were on a movie set, not a movie set, they were on a video set. They were up at a mansion or a house in the Hollywood Hills, and Pop Smoke had made a series of posts, but he had dropped the location in one of the posts. People got to start listening to the OGs. See, Ice-T might be on Law and Order now and might seem like just a regular older guy that does Hollywood stuff, acting and getting to his acting money. But Ice-T was really out there in the streets like that. Gang life, militant. And Ice-T had been warning them and telling all the rappers in the industry, do not come out to LA playing with it, because LA is a serious place. You might have gang issues in your city where you come from or on your coast, but it's nothing compared to what goes down in LA. In LA, this is a lot of guys 9 to 5. When they say they're going jacking, that means they drive around looking for people to jack all day. That's how they make their money. He told them that there were thousands and thousands of gang members that are active in Los Angeles. Not gang members who just claim to be gang members, but full-time, full-fledged, throwing up the fingers, active, speaking the lingo in the streets, carrying out the crimes, active. So you have to move different when you're in LA. PnB Rock recently did an interview with DJ Academics where he spoke, and it's funny because he just did that interview about a couple of days before his death, and he publicly spoke about not having security. He bragged about it in a kind of show-off kind of way. I don't need security. I don't need to have no security. You know what I'm saying? I have security, but I don't really have security is what he said. He was kind of alluding to the fact that I might have my gun on me, but that's about it. And then he said, it's going to be hard for them to slide on me or to do that to me, to get up on me, because I used to do the same thing that they're doing now. Equaling himself to the streets and saying that he was in that life, so he understands the movement, so he knows how to recognize when things are about to happen. Well, apparently not today. The specifics of the details of how he died, the guy approached him while they were dining in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. He put the gun to him. He said, "Give me your jewels." He had on a Rolex and a very expensive chain. He stuttered, hesitated, and waited too long to give over his jewelry. I don't know if he said, "You gotta be kidding me," or "Fuck you, you're not getting my jewelry." And boom, he got shot. As he was shot multiple times, the guy did not run. He came to rob him, so he took the jewelry after shooting him and then left. And of course, the video is now out there with him, PnB Rock, laying in a pool of blood. I won't post that video on YouTube, but I'm sure you guys who are listening will eventually see it because it's all over the place by now. A lot of these rappers, sadly enough, think that just being a rapper brings this heat to you. But the fact of the matter is, it's the content that they put out and the way in which they market themselves. And until they can accept that, then we'll continue to have the cycle. You sing about guns and murder a lot. You sing about your boys on the block and killing and dope dealing, and then it visits your life. I'm not saying PnB Rock was that, because I know a lot of his songs and they're not really about that, but he spoke that as if in a manner where it was somewhat glorified, right? All the rappers who sing soft music, as you would call it, soft, because they're not talking about killing and stuff, they don't have any of this happening to them because they're not speaking as if that is the world they live in. End of the day, it's sad. A young man, 30 years old, with a $3 million net worth, obviously making his way up, and he was very talented as well, has lost his life. Is his girl to be blamed? Did they locate them from her dropping their location? We don't know as of yet, but it could very well be. How else would they have found them? Or maybe he was just that unfortunate that someone was following them already with the intention of robbing him. I mean, you walk around with a lot of jewelry on you that's worth a lot, and you have fame. You're recognized by those gang members, and they want some of that money that's on you. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, and I'll catch you on the next video. Hit that link and go over to my other channel, Hot Topics TV, where you can find more videos like these. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace. Jamaica, Jamaica, sweet, sweet Jamaica, nah left ya. Yeah man, listen, my SouFLoTV audience, take a break real quick. I got this channel I have to tell you about. This channel is called Maurice Kingpin channel on YouTube. Click the link in the description and go over to the channel. His channel focuses on highlighting beautiful places around Jamaica as he travels across the island, right? Beautiful Jamaica to be seen in a way you've probably never seen it before. None of us are really taking helicopter rides around the island to see it from a different angle. We land at the airport and we go about our business, right? And we view it from the ground. He's viewing it from the ground too. But also, even if you've taken many trips to Jamaica, I guarantee you that there are places that he's been that you have not been. So check out his videos. Enjoy the ride through beautiful, scenic Jamaica from an angle that you've never done it before. Travel vicariously and enjoy these relaxing videos that he has up on his channel, showing Jamaica in a good light. It's not a killy channel. It's nothing to show in negativity. It is all something to relax you and to even jog some of you memories who haven't been back in a while. You can actually look through his videos and say, wow, this place has developed. Wow, when I was a child, this place used to look this way. Now it looks that way. That kind of thing, you know. Vicariously travel through his channel. I am inviting you to do so because I'm over there doing it and I want to share that with you.
So lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.